Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Pulls and fires complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Barber. Unleashes one. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. To the ground with the back. On his feet at the 40. Open space at the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Herd!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Chanticleers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to power their way ahead. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Turner. Fires to the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Marshall! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Chanticleers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and still on his feet. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in this.
There he goes. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurd!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he doinks it off the left upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Sam Houston went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Bearcats team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Barber. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. The short hands. It's Norton. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short.
Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Rushes on him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Runs through the tackle. Makes it past the marker. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
With the catch, it's Turner. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to set up the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Barber. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Chanticleers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the Chanticleers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking for room. It's Allen.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, and this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane, and you've seen
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and got to be happy about that after missing a pair. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Kennesaw State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to at KSU. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and... They'll try the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking for a man. It's Barber. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Inside the touchdown. Shot to clear. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Calls his own number. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Let's go. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Herd! PAT unit on the field. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Rides the back on the option to give. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Tucker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Chanticleers have this offense rolling. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air, it's Barber. Hauls it in. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Chanticleers line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field, to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass. Tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Wants to throw. It's Barber. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The shot that clears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. One final play before the end of the quarter. Give to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the move, it's Allen. Finding an escape route across the 35. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The thundering herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Here we go. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Turner. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
Working the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Turner. Looking for the score. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Marshall! Fitted in the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You know, this zone read play is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure coming. Runs through a tackle. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Let's go. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got it in the middle. It's Graves. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Chanticleers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to pass, it's Turner. looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, this...
Lots of running room. Powers through. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Marshall got that running game going on the last play. Let's see what they have here. To the ground. He's got it again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic. Turning it on. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Sticks it in his belly. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And it's no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. One more play to pad the stats.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here's the pressure. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously